Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Shelly. And I know it's been a very long time since I did a vlog style video because all I've been uploading is shorts, but you know, they're so cool. I love them so much, so I'm experimenting a lot with shorts. But I wanted to do an update video on everything I have learned to crochet, and of course everything that I have learned to knit since January of this year. Now, I've not done an awful lot of projects, and a lot of the projects I have done were gifts, but they are in shorts, but I also will be popping pictures up on the side of the ones that I'm not able to show you because they're no longer here with me. So first off, I'm going to start off on my crochet journey, and of course on everything that I've learned to crochet since January, including the very first piece I made when I was trying to learn the simple stitches of crochet. And I'm still just a beginner in crochet. I'm still learning. I'm fascinated by crochet. It's so therapeutic, and I actually have learned to manage my anxiety through crochet because it is that relaxing. You kind of just got to focus on what's in front of you, and that's about it. So I have put all of my first pieces in one little basket because they actually fit into one basket along with the big pieces. I have them here beside me. So I'm going to start with the very first thing I learned, and literally it's tiny, and it is this. This is when I first decided I wanted to try crochet, and this was the very first piece, and yes, I kept it because, you know, this is where my love started. So I was learning tension and everything with just the single crochet, and this is what we ended up with in the first time because I was like, I can never do this. I'm just so silly. I can't do it. The second thing I did was, it looks like a leaf. And she was like, okay, shedding. But yeah, this was the second thing. I even put a little hook on it so that, you know, I could hang it out. So like, these will never disappear too far because I freaking love them. Then the third piece I did, if I can find it among the... sure, here she is. I made a little hat for my ferret Daisy. Now obviously I don't put it on her because, you know, she doesn't need it. But it actually was the first piece I made. It's a tiny little hat, and I just literally, I can double it over. And I do have a picture of her wearing it. I just popped it on when I first made it. I'll pop it up here if I can find the picture, but I will pop it up there for you so you can see her wearing her little hat. But I actually was so in love with the first piece that it made me go and want to do something else. For anyone who knows, I am absolutely obsessed with daisies, and hence why I named my beautiful little ferret Daisy. She's, you know, she's fabulous. She's my love, my love. Anyone harms her, ooh, you know. But I decided I wanted to play around with some daisy colours, and I did. I played around with daisies a few times. There's one piece I'm still working on, and when I discover her I will show you. But I wanted to make an actual daisy, and I started with this. So this is the first time I ever branched out and tried to make something that would resemble a daisy. So there you go. Please don't mind my nail polish. Okay, it's scrub season, so everything is just doesn't stay long. So that was my first daisy. I was absolutely delighted with this. And then I moved on, and I said I wanted to make a little like a keyring that I could carry around, because I've seen one of these in a fair where it was an actual little daisy, and I have it somewhere, and when I find it I'll pop the picture of it up there. And I wanted to see if I could get as good at doing crochet that I could make, you know, like my own little daisies. But I'm still venturing. But I did make, it looks like a fried egg. It really does look like a fried egg. So yeah, this is it, and she's a keyring. So my fried egg daisy comes along with me when I'm feeling extra anxious. Then I made a little daisy coloured pillow. She's tiny, and yeah, she has a little bit of stuffing inside her, but that's when I started to get really good at the tension. And so like that's that. So the final daisy thing I'm going to show you, no, I have two actually. I was trying to make a dumpling, and I was going to do it in daisy colour for myself, and I made this. So it's white, all yellow. I gave it some eyes. Shauna took it and she was obsessed with it, and she still is. And she made me make a pink one, and then pink one I don't have because she gave it to her little cousin. So then I wanted to try something different for myself, and I made this guy. Yeah. See, I'm still a work in progress. I have ordered safety eyes so I can start branching out a little bit more and making more kind of plushies and dumplings and things like that, because, you know, who doesn't like a plush on their desk? So after that I made this, and I wasn't sure for a long time what I was going to do with it, but I am in the process of making a second one so I can put them on my knitting needles. That I actually cannot locate a knitting needle right now, but the process is that it would sit on the top of my knitting needle comfortably, and I would be personalising my knit needles with the things I love on top. So yeah, that was my aim for doing this. So I am making a second one so I can have them on the top of my favourite knit needles that I used for making my first jumper, which I do have here, so I will be showing you. We're just going through the crochet pile at the moment. Then I made this guy. This was my first round project where I could stuff stuff in, and I never gave it a face or ears or anything after because it was just so, yeah, it's like that, and it's like your homemade own stress ball, but like I never gave eyes or anything to it because it was the first time I had knitted in a round and made an actual shape. So I never gave her eyes. But yeah, that's all of the first things. Now, another thing I'm going to show you, please do not pick this up in an absurd way or a rude way. I was trying to crochet a bookworm in different colours because I had seen a bookworm on Pinterest and I wanted to try and see if I could do it, and like she came out weird, but like it is one of the first projects and I was told to burn it, but I don't want to let go of my first projects because these are where I started, and like I'm hoping when I get a little bit better I'll be able to actually make it look like a bookworm, give it little glasses and things like that. But see, please don't pick it up as a rude way, but it's meant to be a bookworm, okay? It's a bookworm. I'm going to see it as a bookworm. Alright, other things that I'm obsessed with making at the moment because a lot of people have seen them and they love them and they wanted me to make them some, and I have. I've made some communion ones, I've made confirmation ones, I've even done some who just wanted sets for birthday presents and stuff like that, but these are the first ones I've made as I was learning how to do them. So when I began, I was making these kind of crocheted scrunchies. They have good elastic in them, but these were the first time I was making them. So these are the ones that were pretty popular. And then I've loads of them. This literally was my obsession for so long. I made like so many of them. I even did a video where I made nothing but scrunchies for 2 hours straight, and I freaking love making scrunchies, okay? But now I have a new technique for them and it's so much different than these. So I'm going to show you one of the new techniques. Anyone who's been watching my shorts will see that what I meant by how much it has changed. So these are the old ways I made the scrunchies, okay? Old. These are the new ways, and this is, I'm still trying to get used to the camera. But yeah, here they are. These are the new ways I make the scrunchies, and my kid absolutely loves them. She has asked me to make ones in different colours and different variations since I started making them. I actually cannot find them right now, but I've made a lot of these, and one of my favourites at the moment is the Harry Potter one I made for Gryffindor. I've actually made a Gryffindor one. I want to make a headband that matches it, and I want to finish the blanket I'm making. I've got so many things come Harry Potter themed, it's unreal, that I actually want to put into a full video, which I will be doing. But this is my first attempt at making the Gryffindor colours, and I have loads of it. If you can't see my stash behind me, I've got loads here, and I have stash in front of me. I have stashes everywhere. Yeah, it gets a little bit of a problem. The next thing is headbands. I make headbands, little skinny ones. I've made like hat ones, like there's loads of them. And then I was trying out a new technique for this here. And after I did this practice run, I made, where is she? Is she, okay. I did make something, alright, here we go. I made my first beach tote bag. And this took longer than I thought, but that's because of my technique. I'm still just learning. But I started with a solid base on her. And then I started travelling up, and then I put a solid base here and a solid base here. And we went around. We brought this on Tremor. Shauna absolutely loved it. She was able to pack so much into it. And you don't think you can actually pack that much in to one of these. But yeah, she packed so much in. She had her flip-flops, her book for the beach. She had a towel, some extra socks. She had her camera. And it all fitted in this with room. With lots of room. And then I was just obsessed with it. That I was like, I'm going to have to make a bigger one. I want to make a shopping bag for myself so I can just bring my shopping bag with me. But I absolutely love that beach bag, and I do want to make more. And like I said, as I go along, I'll get a little bit better at everything. But I am obsessed with the new technique I've done for the scrunchies. That actually I had a friend ring me and ask me if I could make some in purple and pink, which I will actually be doing. And this is a smaller version of the new technique as well. There we go. So I seriously need to do my nails. Okay, so like that, I've done like loads of headbands and loads of bobbins. Because scrunchies are a big thing at the moment. They're in style. Now this is the second coin purse I actually crocheted. I was doing a 5-day kind of challenge thing, a new project every single day, and this was a little coin purse that I still need to put a little clasp on, and I have bought those clasps, so I'll be doing that by the end of today. But yeah, so coin purse. I had another one that was my first one. Now here is I'm trying to do a Harry Potter kind of the Ron Weasley kind of blanket, and I've just done like the first 2 squares. Now I know this is the wrong shade, but I've actually gotten the right shades since. So like, but I'm still gonna put these in, and then I have only 2 patches done. I will be making more, but like I said, that's going to be a whole video of Harry Potter themed stuff. I have any more of my crochet? I do, yeah. So these are the headbands I'm making, and they're the ones that you put here and you tie around the back. I've made 2 in this colour because I absolutely love purple, and the white around it was so beautiful that I was like, I want to see if it just pops, and it does, because the purple kind of blends in a little bit with my hair because I've dyed my hair purple. But I've made 2 of them for myself, and I brought them with me when I went to Tremor, and I love them. Alright, other stuff I have made. I found another scrunchie to match the one I've just shown you. I did try to crochet another teddy bear. She's not the best, but Shauna loves her. Because the ears kind of look like cat ears. When I see Boogeyman from The Nightmare Before Christmas, that's all I can see. But she freaking loves it, and it was one of the first teddy bears I made. I did make one for my niece in a matter of a day, and I'll pop it up there. And it wasn't the best. It was between white and rainbow wool, this kind of wool. And I did a white, and like it looked beautiful, except I wasn't happy. She absolutely loves it. So the next things is this. Alright, I actually have a little video of my brother and of Shauna wearing them. This is the hair comes out the top of it, but it keeps all here in your ears all warm. And this is just my first ever crocheted hat, which you'll see now in a few minutes on a little video. Next up is of course, this is my first ever bucket hat, and I crocheted this in about, I'm going to say 48 hours, because it was a very, very long night, and it just about fits. Right, so there it is. It looks really weird and wonky, but I love it. It's my first ever hat, so yeah. I'll give it about a 5 out of 10, because I know I can do better. Whoop! I know I can do better with it. and I will definitely be building on the bucket hat. And I think that's most of my, oh no, I have my book pouch that I have actually decided I'm going to try and make another one, but a different kind of layout for that one. And alright, we have this, which was meant to be a blanket, but I turned it into a shrug for you to wear outside when you're reading a book or anything. So yeah. And then I have my pouch, all with spring colours, that I now used for carrying around my crochet hooks, my darning needles, buttons, clips, the whole lot. So I still love this. And then I made these two bags. They were originally meant to be beach bags, but I actually use this as a pouch for when I am carrying around my two little girls. And I carry them around with me when we're doing stuff, and yeah, they love it. They fall asleep in it. They freaking love it. And here's Shauna's one she uses when she's going to her friend's house, or if she's coming to the shop with me, or if she's going just out and about. She likes to put her few little bits in it. So I think that is the crochet projects I still have. So anything I haven't shown you, I will probably pop up here in the corner or make a little video in my shorts of other projects I've made. Oh, and this is the one I just finished today. I haven't put the short up for it yet, but this is just my own little coaster for my cup. I'll pop up in the corner what I'm using it for. But I love this. It's so freaking cute. It's frills. I like the frills. Okay, so let's get on to the knitting part of this video. So the knitting part of this is actually not going to be as big as the crochet part, because I kind of put the knitting to one side so I could focus on crochet, but I will be going back to knitting because, you know, it's crochet season and also knitting season, and I want to make lots of really kind of cute scarves and beanies and everything. I am in the middle of making a beanie, but I kind of took a break from it, and you know. But this was the first ever knitted scrunchie I made, and obviously I didn't make it big enough because there's not a lot of a stretch to it. But this was my first attempt to do the black pink because of the band the black pink that Shauna absolutely freaking loves. I don't get it. And then this was the second time when I did a video on different ways to make scrunchies, and this was the knitted one I made, and she is humongous, but she is big. So like she is big, so she could take up nearly the whole top of my head. But yeah, I love this one, and plus it kind of goes along with the first jumper I've ever knitted, and we still have it. She's a little stretched because she got thrown in the dryer. But this is the first jumper I ever made. Shauna still loves her. She was kind enough to leave it behind today. She wanted to wear it, so I could show you. So I've shown you. We still have it. She still loves it. I also did a crochet top for her, but unfortunately she won't let me show that. But you've seen it on a video, so you're golden. This was the first pouch I ever knitted. Shauna uses it for all of her markers and stuff. She actually really likes it, which is like, to me, that's a big massive compliment, that she still loves the stuff that I make her. And then this was my chunky knit scarf that, now I'm thinking about it, I made it way too big. It's way too big with it, but it's also way too short. So I'm gonna say it was a fail, but you know, it was chunk knit, and it was the first time I used wool that thick. So yeah, and then I bought round needles. You know, the needles with the wire in the middle. Don't know where they are right now, but I was knitting a scrap yarn scarf, and somehow it all came out, and now I have to wind it all back up into this so I can start again. Knitting in the round with chunky needles, I think it would be better than the little tiny needles I have. I think, bear with me for 1 minute. Okay, so I thought I'd be able to find them to show you my rounds, but I can't find them. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I have done and that I am working on. My aims is to actually broaden my whole knowledge on crochet, because I do want to crochet a lot of stuff. I've seen people crocheting skirts and tops, and I want to make one of these kind of mesh tops, you know, like where you'd wear like a tank top underneath it, but like it's kind of like, you know, meshy like that. I would really like to make like a purple one of them, so I could wear my favorite tank top and then actually wear that over it, because I always have to wear something with a tank top. That's just me, that's a confidence thing, it's nothing else. But I really want to make a mesh top and just kind of bring myself out a little bit more with the crocheting and the knitting. I do have a lot of plans in the next couple of weeks to start a crochet series and a knitting series, and of course I have invested in, it's, you know, like the wool goes through it and you feed it and you're kind of make pictures out of it with the wool and stuff. So I will actually be doing that as well. I hope you guys have been enjoying the little bit of the change to the channel. I really love it. It's making me find myself a little bit more, and that was the aim of trying some new stuff this year. So guys, thank you so much for staying this long on the channel and on this video. I hope you are absolutely looking forward to all of the new videos, and that you are looking after yourselves. I know it's been a very long time since I've actually done a video. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having an absolutely fabulous Sunday, and I'll see you guys all in another video. Bye!